Good morning, Hammers. It is Sevilla Day, and it is a very big day for West Ham United Football Club. It's the knockout stages of the Europa League. It's time to stand up and be counted. It's time to put in 110% every game because everything is on the line for every club involved from this point onwards, especially for us. I never would have dreamed that West Ham would make it this far in a European competition, and to play a team like Sevilla, aka a club that's won a record 6 Europa Leagues and won it 3 on the bounce between 2014 to 2016 and also won the competition in 2020, we are playing the big boys of this competition. This is a really exciting tie for everybody, and even Sevilla's manager has praised David Moyes and the West Ham team. He said that West Ham is a team that has had injuries, but it has a lot of talent in it. He labelled players such as Pablo Fornals and Declan Rice as players that he admired. Fornals has also scored and played against Sevilla in La Liga while he was playing for Villarreal. This game has got me so excited. I know a lot of people have travelled out to Spain for it and have made many sacrifices, both financially and personally, to travel out there. And I just can't wait to hear bubbles and all the cheering from that away end because we are best away fans going, and everyone pretty much knows that. Not being biased and just stating a fact. It's opposition uncovered, so I need to break down Sevilla in time for this game. And I have to say, we are facing one of La Liga's big guns. Sevilla is currently second in La Liga table, and it's only lost 2 league games all season. And it has been a very dominant force. This is a team with a hell of a lot of depth. You're looking at hell of a lot of depth in every single position. They have about 3 or 4 names per position. They have a lot of strike force. Anthony Martial is one name that's mentioned because he's just joined on loan from Manchester United. They got Youssef Nesri, who West Ham were linked with before in the past. They've got a lot of Argentinians, many of whom Manuel Lanzini knows. They have Eric Lamela, Lucas Ocampos, Alejandro Gomez. They have Marcos Acuna, Gonzalo Montiel. Manuel Lanzini is friends with all these guys, and he talks to them on WhatsApp. So it's going to be a big reunion for him as well. And he's going to be able to catch up with some of his old friends from his days at River Plate. What you have to look at with this team is the fact that it has had a really good transfer window last summer. Sevilla signed players such as Lamela, Montiel. They signed left-back Ludwig Augustinsson. They signed Thomas Delaney from Borussia Dortmund, a highly rated defensive midfielder. And they signed a player that I have liked in the past, Jesus Corona, who plays as a winger and is Mexican with some Porto. They've had a good window. They're attracting big-name talents into Spain. And they play with a very high pressing system. So they're not going to be easy to play against at all. And we've got to put our best out there to try and get something away from this game. As for my 3 players to watch, I'm going to start off with 2 defenders because they have had Premier League links before. Diego Carlos, a Brazilian centre-back, who was linked with a move to Newcastle United in January. He's a player who's been wanted by a lot of other Premier League clubs before. He's known for being very solid. He's known for being very good at defending set pieces. And he's got the mental capacity to play in La Liga. Second player I'm going to talk about is Jules Koundé. Why do you think I'm mentioning him? Because when Kurt Zouma was sold to West Ham, Chelsea said that they was going to replace him with Koundé. And they didn't do that. And it looks like they kind of missed out because he's been at Sevilla now for 2 seasons. He's made 84 league appearances and scored 3 goals. He forms a really good partnership with Carlos. They're both very strong centre-backs, very powerful and very physical players. Third player I am going to talk about on the list is Ivan Rakitic, a journeyman player who is one of Croatia's greatest footballers of all time. He's back for a second stint with Sevilla, having initially played for the club between 2011 and 2014. And he rejoined from Barcelona 2 years ago. He's retired from international football now, but I remember him playing in every World Cup, and he was such a good midfielder. Such a good midfielder. He can play centrally as a holding, a box-to-box, or he can play as an attacking player. He's very versatile in the centre of the park. Well-travelled players, played in many different countries. And I really do like Rakitic. One of the players of my generation for sure. And one of the midfielders of my generation too. As for a player who has played for both teams, I have to go with Freddie Canute. Why? Because he's a well-respected West Ham legend. Not only that, he's actually Sevilla's all-time top goal scorer. He scored 89 goals in 209 appearances for them and did really well for himself after he left West Ham. After he joined West Ham initially on loan from Lyon in the year 2000, made the deal permanent that same year. And after that, he went to Spurs. Don't know why. He went there. But in 2003, he went to Tottenham Hotspur, spent 2 years up in North London and went to Sevilla for 7 years. And it was in those 7 years he won a fair bit of silverware. He won 2 Copa del Reys, he won 2 UEFA Cups, as it was known back then, and he won a Supercopa de España. He was named African Footballer of the Year in 2007 as well. After he left Sevilla, he played in China for 2 seasons and then retired in 2013 at the age of 36. As for my score prediction for this game, what I want to happen ideally is a draw. That would be like a win for us. But I would be actually okay with something like a narrow defeat by 1 goal. So 1-0 loss or a 2-1 loss would actually be fine with me, because we'd still have a shout in the competition. As long as we don't get battered in the first leg, we could be fine. We are still in there with a shout. Let's not kill our chances in the first leg. Let's do what we can, control what we can control, and let the rest play out. But we are facing a strong opposition. We're facing one of the teams of this tournament's history, and we have to be on our game and just give it our best shot. Good luck, lads. Hope all the fans have a really good time out in Spain, and stay safe. Because I've seen a lot of videos circulating with West Ham fans beefing with Eintracht Frankfurt fans. Was it over Sebastian Haller being crap for us or being benched all the time? I don't know why they're beefing with us, but just don't get involved with it. If you see it, just walk away. Okay, just do the right things and you'll enjoy your time. If you do the right things on these away days, you will be fine. Trust me. Have a good time in that stadium, though. Thank you very much for watching this Opposition Uncovered. If you liked the video, hit the like button and don't forget to sub for more content. Take care, everybody, and I will see you all soon.